Este grabar de video es sponsoré par la Duolingo. Alejandra from Colombia. Entrenador Greg. That's right, Coach Greg. Entrenador Greg. Coach Greg, in today's video, we got a good one for you. Larry Wheels partners up with El Campeon for the collab of the century. Rare. Do we ever get to see two of the strongest men in the world train and do squat, bench, and deadlift together? Guys, I gotta tell you, El Campeon, he can't speak any English, he speaks Espanol. And so I've been practicing for 8 months for this moment.
Hello. Good afternoon.
No, ningún afternoon y ningún hello. Aquí tú hablas español.
Este grabar de video es sponsoré par la Duolingo. Alejandra from Colombia. Entrenador Greg. That's right, Coach Greg. Entrenador Greg. And so let us see. How strong is El Campeon really? And look at the shape of this guy. He's got abs poking out through the blue spandex shirt. He looks like a well-trained cyclist. And lo and behold, he actually is a cyclist. He rides his bike for an hour with a 50-pound backpack in order to get his training in harder than last time. And this bro, he only eats 1 meal a day. He shows up to the gym fasted, and he's going for PRs in the squat, bench, and the deadlift on the same day. And so will the Larry Wheels curse apply today? Will he in fact be able to get through this without getting injured?
Estoy feliz de estar aquí, pues de conocer a Larry.
And so lucky for you, there are subtitles as he's speaking Spanish.
I don't speak Spanish! Yeah!
Now, Coach Greg, with 8 months of training, clearly he understands everything that he's saying. I'm kidding, I only got 50%.
Solamente en español, por favor.
I do want to say I've been watching you for a while now, and some of the stuff you do is pretty impressive considering your frame.
And so Larry's basically saying, please God, don't let me get injured when I'm training with you. Actually, he doesn't say that, but it's close.
You look like you're only about 170 pounds.
Nunca me peso, nunca.
And no sé, he doesn't have a scale. Remember, this man, he's not rich. He does not own a scale. However, he does have 3 mics on his t-shirt. Is anyone noticing that? Bro has 3 mics. But he's never weighed himself before. His body, el cuerpo es mal delgado, no es musculoso.
I understood none of that.
His gym bag literally matches his outfit. Is his girlfriend in the bag? Does he carry her around on a bicycle, strapped to his bag? He brings his own set of weights to the gym because he's so strong, the gym runs out of weights.
With that said, he's itching. The pre-workout's kicking in.
Did he just say bro's itching? What exactly is wrong with him? Is he in fact been hanging around with Togi too long? What has he got, chlamydia? Does bro have chlamydia?
Greg goddamn Doucette.
Whoa, starting with 2 plates?
And so Larry's shocked. You're starting with 2 plates on the squat. You don't warm up with a plate.
Otra más.
No way.
And so Larry's like, you're putting on 3? Really? He was shocked it was 2. Next up is 3. Bro weighs 160 pounds.
I've never seen someone, literally, he's done no warm-up. He just drove an hour to get here. No warm-up at all.
And nothing ceases to amaze Larry. This is one of the most impressive feats of strength he's ever seen in his life, and perhaps only second to Big Boy, who bench pressed 3 plates with a clap. 3-plate bench clap. Are you kidding me?
Me tienen un poquito de paciencia en lo que me amarro.
And so please have patience as I wrap myself up. I gotta triple bag myself. We don't want to get injured. Remember, the curse of Larry Wheels, he doesn't know that it has to do with being injured. Perhaps it means he might actually get an infection.
I would say this is very unsafe. Going from no warm-up to 405 is crazy.
But remember, it's El Campeon. This guy's the champ. He don't need no warm-up. 4 plates is a warm-up. 4 plates is the warm-up, Larry.
So he rides his bike to the gym with this on his back.
Montar el bici to and from the gym every single day while being fasted. And it's uphill both ways.
After 8 hours of landscaping hard labor.
And after 8 hours of landscaping, are you kidding me? How does bro do it?
But he's not wrapping it very tight. It's very loose wrap.
Only one more, mijo.
No way.
He's not wrapping it all that tight. Remember, Larry, He's got to have room for the third bag. He's triple bagging it, and so you can't put it too tight. 3 reps on each leg, it's a lot. But remember, you got to be careful. If you don't put it on tight enough, it might actually come off while doing the movement. You know, tener sexo.
What did he say?
When does it stop?
Bro, it stops when he finishes on your stomach. And so the warm-up is in fact wrapping the legs. Now remember, bro bikes to the gym with a 50-pound backpack on his back. He doesn't need to warm up. The ride to the gym is the warm up. Now you're all thinking he's cheating. He's got 3 sets of knee wraps on each leg. Clearly it's gonna compress the knee, give a lot of bend, it's gonna help him to squat more. But he's not putting it all that tight. And so although he has 3 pairs of knee wraps, it's only actually giving him the support of 1 pair of knee wraps. But what it's doing is it's spreading out the tension throughout the legs, preventing him from getting injured. Bro has to support his family. He's riding the bike to and from work. He's doing 8 hours a day of manual labor, and so he has to be careful. He doesn't want to get injured. He doesn't want to end up like Larry Wheels tearing a bicep.
And I want to understand why he's doing it, because there's something I don't know here.
Have you noticed this? Things happen in threes. There's an old saying that accidents, they happen in threes. He's got 3 sets of microphones, 3 sets of knee wraps, 3 pairs of belts. And so perhaps he's superstitious. He wants to ensure he doesn't fall prey to the curse of Larry Wheels.
Anyone? Ahí
How
va,
come
mijo.
two-
Espérame, ahí va.
Whoa.
And apparently he's into BSM. Perhaps that's where he got the chlamydia.
Greg goddamn Doucette.
He's slapping himself in force with those leather belts. You know what this guy's into.
Wow. Okay.
All Larry Wheels can say is wow and okay. I'm not sure if he's impressed, if he's being sarcastic, but let's see.
I've never seen someone get into a top set that quickly.
But here's the thing, Larry. That was his warm-up. You're thinking it's his top set. 4 plates for 4 reps. Nah, that is a warm-up. He's not finished. He's just getting started. And Pazar! Bro knows Spanish.
I don't speak Spanish.
Why is it set so high?
Es porque a veces se me cae el peso.
The reason why the pegs are so high, so alto, is because I don't want to get injured. If they were lower and the bar fell, I perhaps would get hurt.
Es que un día le dedico a todas las piernas y tengo lo pesado y pues más o menos. Ya cuando voy terminando, ya le quito menos, pero sí ya.
Well, you see, Larry, he starts out high with heavy weights, and then as he pyramids down, he goes lower on every set. That way, he's working out the full range of motion to the maximum of his abilities. Remember, he's like Mike Israetel, not in the terms of his tan. Bro has a very nice tan, but in terms of his training at level 4. And perhaps if Mike Israetel had more of my Seco bars, which he absolutely loved in that video where he ranked protein bars, he loved the Seco bar. As soon as he put Coach Greg's bar in his mouth, he made pleasurable sounds. He loved it. Good thing I wasn't around for him to Greg my Doucette.
I'm glad we're recording this, because if not, nobody would believe me. Nobody would believe me if I tried to explain what's happening right now.
And so he doesn't rest a whole long time between sets, but it is enough to take off the knee wraps and belts, which is approximately 5 minutes before he does his next set.
No, por mí, le damos más.
How much mas can you do?
How much mas can you do? I just love this being such a fluent 4-language speaker. This is so entertaining for Coach Greg.
Tomorrow.
Wait, 2 more plates?
Let's put on 6 platas per side. I don't think I know side.
Aquí se habla español.
But I don't-
Aquí nosotros no ponemos
I
letreritos.
don't.
No way.
Larry Wheels is like, no way. No way. He just watched him have 4 plates, could barely get 4 reps. He's going up to 6 plates. And so perhaps we'll see Larry Wheels next episode riding a bike with El Campeon. You all know Larry Wheels. Larry Wheels, the bike rider. And so you see El Campeon, he doesn't need to train the upper body in a conventional style because he puts on so many plates on each side of the bar, particular on the leg press. He's getting a front delt and arm workout every single time. Loading and unloading the plates gives him a workout.
Déjame amarre. Me hacen eso así para que me tengan paciencia en lo que...
And so he says, please have some patience as I wrap myself up again. Remember, he doesn't want to get chlamydia, and so he's practicing safe sets, as Jesse always says to do.
Nobody would believe me if I try to explain what's happening right now.
How has Larry Wheels been watching this guy for years, but he didn't expect any of this? I've hardly ever watched El Campeon, but I completely expected all of this.
I do respect how fearless he is.
And so technically he isn't fearless. He's got 3 sets of knee wraps and 3 sets of belts and 3 mics to record himself in case he misses. If he were fearless, he'd be going up there raw dogging it. But bro, he's very fearful. He doesn't want to catch the HIV. He doesn't want to get chlamydia. He's more careful than ever before. All right. Yep. White baby. Ooh. Woo! And 1. Larry Wheels holding in laughter on every one of these reps.
Okay.
And 3 reps, okay.
Wow. Got some balls, man. Good shit. Wow. Ah, Jesus.
And so Larry was very scared, but remember, this guy, he's done this before. It's not his first rodeo. He's got the safety racks very high in case he can't get the weight, and he does a set of 3. Now, if he couldn't get the weight, he would simply lower the weight and put it onto the safety bars. No problem.
When you said 2 mas, I thought you wouldn't be able to unrack it.
And so Larry Wheels, he didn't have any faith in El Campeon. He thought with 6 plates aside, he wouldn't even be able to unrack it. Bro, he's been unracking this since before you were born. Bro is a true champion at heart.
No mas,
No mas.
please. I can't take anymore.
Okay.
My heart, it's fragile.
Sí.
Larry says, please, no more weight. My heart can't take it anymore. Now remember, Larry Wheels has relapsed. He's on steroids, and so his heart is weaker than ever before. And so on the bench press, due to having very long arms, he's not going to be as impressive. Remember, he makes up for his lacking strength in the bench press by being extremely strong, and not only in the squat, but also on the deadlift. And so in the bench press, his butt is coming off to the bench. He isn't all impressive. He has the elbows wrapped, he's wearing the wrist wraps, but he's only getting a plate for about 10 reps. Nothing to write home about. But remember, his true calling is for 1 rep max. And myself, in comparison, I'm very good at high reps, but my 1 rep max is not all that impressive. And so although I benched 529 pounds with a pause, not nearly as impressive as, for example, 3 plates for 32 or 2 plates aside for 54 reps. El Campeon, in comparison, a plate on each side for about 10 reps, and you gotta admit, the thumbless grip with the butt coming off to the bench, you're thinking this guy's gonna get injured. But remember, luckily for him, he isn't all that strong in the bench press. A plate on each side, if he does in fact drop the weight, probably not going to crush his chest, and he does have one of the strongest men in the world spotting him, and so I'm not all that scared.
No rest.
Okay. Okay, aquí.
I need what this guy's on.
And who needs rest? I mean, is there any reason why I would need ATP to perform a bench press? Adenosine triphosphate? Why bother with that? Do you think this guy uses creatine or terkesterone or GO2 max? I mean, we had Johnny Shreve saying it definitely works. He can feel it.
Like I do feel stronger. Like feel it every rep. I feel like every fiber is just really just gripping everything, right? What could work for me might not work for anybody else.
But we have TNF, his name is Joel. He used terkesterone, but he says he didn't feel it. His weight remained the same before and after. But remember, some people are hyper responders or some people are very poor responders. Hey, the same happens to everything.
That is 1 rep better than before. Maybe half a rep, depending on how you count it. Ugh. But it's taking me a while to get there. I don't think the Turk is working.
And so although his testosterone went up by about 10%, about 50 points, this is not from taking terkesterone. And although he says he didn't get stronger from taking terkesterone, even though he did get stronger while taking terkesterone, he doesn't feel that it works. And for me, I literally had to lower the doses. Was trying to take 3 pills, it was too much. Had to lower the doses, was getting me too amped up, too much aggression, was not good for me. But remember, there's literally a money-back guarantee. And so if you don't think that it's working for you, perhaps you've used it for a week and you're saying, I don't know if I'm feeling it or not, you get your money back. Why wait? I'm telling you, on day 1, I could feel it. Most people by day 3, they notice exactly what it does. It's not bullshit, it's not snake oil, and in my opinion, it's at least twice as good as creatine. Now, I don't have scientific studies to support this. Perhaps in the future we'll get them, but I'm telling you, I'm not lying. I'm 100% confident. I believe in what I'm saying, and in comparison, do you really think all our competitors have actual testosterone? Ask them to show you the third-party testing, and so if you want testosterone, click the link in the description, code Greg, 15% off.
I got it, mijo.
Got it? Yep. Come on.
Ay, mero, mijo.
And so as expected, there was 0% chance he was going to lift that. He didn't rest. Just because you're El Campeon, just because you ride your bike to the gym and back, does not mean you can break the laws of physics. Your body, it needs to recover. You need to rest sufficiently between sets. He was pre-fatigued from going harder than last time on the previous set, and so of course he couldn't do 2 plates. He tired himself up. What he should have done is gone into the gym, put on 2 plates, and gone straight to it. That is the methods of El Campeon, and so by pre-exhausting himself, warming up to that extent, and eat it. Perhaps Larry Wheels told him, look, my heart can't take it. I'm on steroids and I can't handle it. You need to warm up and train the way I do. That messed him up. He needed to go clearly straight to his heaviest set. Why start with 2? Why not start with 3? Why pre-fatigue yourself? But notice, he doesn't get discouraged. It doesn't hurt him. He bangs the head a couple times, lowers the weight to 185, and bangs out 5 reps harder than ever before. This guy's a grinder. He works hard. And so no matter what you think of this guy, he's working harder than you.
Stay Turk hard.
Yes. Okay. That's your rep. That's your rep. Good shit, bro. All right.
Eso es todo.
Now that was muy bien. That was muy bien.
Muy bien, that means very good. And so, great job. He put himself out there. He didn't get discouraged. He didn't start yelling and screaming. He didn't even get injured. Lowers the weight, does a set. Good job. Let's move on to the deadlift, his specialty.
This is sopor. Es good porque a veces me fallan la fuerza.
And so the last thing we want is El Campeon to be choke slammed by not Mike Van Wyck, but the bar on failing a bench press.
You have no food today?
No, hasta en la tarde, the night.
Oh, last night you had food.
Yeah.
So he did that fasted.
No comer, no food por este hombre. Es gente. Es muy ridiculoso.
Eso es lo que dice él.
Jesus. Wow.
Does bro really need to slap himself that hard? And so here's the problem. He's warming up with too light of a weight. 3 plates for 8. He isn't getting psyched up enough. He has to slap himself with his belt multiple times because he just ain't into it. He only really pushes himself hard when he has heavier weights on the bar.
Damn.
Every set that this man does is to failure. There is no try, there is only do. Yoda said that.
He actually might be able to pull 405, which is pretty impressive.
And so Larry Wheels says he definitely can do 405. He can do 405 all day, Larry. 405, he can definitely do it once though. He can do multiple reps with 405, mark my words.
I'm more impressed about how he doesn't warm up at all.
And to bring back old fans of Coach Greg, a zero warm up. 405, guys.
Come on.
Yep. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then 1 more, 5 reps, 6. And so Larry thought he was practicing the pull. He lifted that so fast, he got 6 reps in without Larry even noticing. Now, my dad, who used to be a school teacher in grade 8, he used to say to the kids, watch this. I used to be a gymnast. I can do what no one else has ever been able to do. It's a triple backflip. But watch, it's so fast, triple backflip. I have to do it so fast. Pay attention, students. They're in grade 8. Remember, I'm also in grade 8, but I'm at a different school. And so he says, ready? And he goes, and he says, did you see it? He points to all the kids in class, separate students. You saw it, right? And so they're perhaps too scared to say, no, I didn't actually see it. And so they went along with it. And so rumor was my dad could literally do a triple backflip teaching grade 8 students. True story.
Guys, if you're in need of wrist wraps, elbow wraps, belts, sleeves, any weightlifting equipment, prlifestyle.com.
And so if you want to get more protected than last time and have all the best equipment in the world, be sure to contact Larry Wheels, get to his channel. Clearly he's got the best equipment. You've seen how much it helped El Campeon. And so if you want to be more protected than last time, elbow sleeves, wrist wraps, belts, everything, go and check out Larry Wheels merchandise.
Respect to you. Keep doing what you're doing. You're in great shape.
And so clearly he's in great shape. He's got abs poking through the shape. He's lifting harder than last time. Now remember, he's 42. If you're a younger lifter, you do in fact need to warm up. He's progressive overloaded to not requiring to need to warm up anymore. But remember, this guy rides his bike to and from the gym with a 50-pound backpack. He's eating one meal a day. He's not normal. And so please don't copy him. It won't end up perfectly for you.
The next video is actually gonna be me going through his leg workout.
And so in the next video, Larry Wheels is going to go through his leg workout, which is going to put him in the hospital because Larry Wheels should not start out with 20 plates on each side on the leg press. Probably not going to end well. Subscribe, click the bell button, comment to boost the algorithm, like this video if you liked it. And don't forget, if you're interested in getting your blood work done, getting peptides, perhaps if you need to get prescribed HRT, go and contact Transcend. Click the link in the description. And don't forget about the free diet and training program. It's all on the website. And until next time, I am out. See, I figured it out. Spanish.